What's good with the people, man? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing on this Minds Matters Most Monday? You know what I'm talking about? Hey, talking about Bay Cuz? I'm gonna tell you in a minute. You know what I'm talking about? What's good, people like hee, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, man. All my folks on the bottom of that thing. All my folks on the top of that thing. You know what I'm talking about? All my folks who ain't incarcerated, but you get the picture. You know what I'm talking about? Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Man, did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now. You can go and get you one off of 76 MacArthur Giants Liquor. You can go get you one off of 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about, man? They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now, y'all know you can come to Baby Cuz, because Baby Cuz got them. You know what I'm talking about? Baby Cuz got them. You know what I'm talking about? Did you see them? You know what I'm talking about, man? But if all else fails, man, you can go on to Amazon and get you a copy of a hardback. You know what I'm talking about, man? Just like I mentioned the other day, y'all, that Funkadide trying in stores now, man. Go and get that thing. You know what I'm talking about? I'm telling you, I'm waiting on the copy myself. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all going to get that thing, pick that thing up, check my man out. You know what I'm talking about? What's that, man? Swing that finger, young man. Worldwide INC, man. Worldwide Incorporated. You know what I'm talking about, man? You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, hold on. They gonna say, Baby Cuz, what does that mean? And I'm gonna tell you, it means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rube, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next, man. Same thing, bruh. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers, man. Now, good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug users. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drugs. Sell it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no alcohol consumption. You know what I'm talking about? Don't take a sip of the sippers. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. People, you know what I'm talking about? High, you know what I'm talking about? Don't, you know what I'm talking about? Promote, you know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity. You know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. Man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, me. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to go do with your time. You know what I'm talking about, young ladies and gentlemen, because we don't know how much we got, man. Make sure you find the right thing to do with it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? But a good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't prejudiced. Nope. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. Nope. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the little people. Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Me, they was talking to me, man, I ain't got no problems with nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man, I loves everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace, you know what I'm talking about? That joy, you know what I'm talking about? And that love. That love, you know what I'm talking about? Back to the YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, man. Fuck with your partner. Hey, check it out, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time, man. You know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing on this, Minds Matter Most Monday, you know what I'm talking about? How's you doing? Shout out to everybody who can't count but still got hella kids. You know, and another one. Yeah, I see you. Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? What's up, baby? Cuz, but you talking about Minds Matter Most, man. Now, I told y'all, man, I got a few partners, man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide, all around this motherfucker, man, that be incarcerated and shit, right? Mama say, and I mean, Mama says, you know what I'm talking about, boy, always brush them whiskers when you on TV, boy, you know what I'm talking about. So, man, I was just thinking, man, because, man, that shit hard right there, you know what I mean, man? And when they reflect, man, you know what I'm talking about, it'd be a lot of, they wish they wouldn't have did a lot of shit, you know what I'm talking about? Because a few of my partner, man, two right off the top of my head, I can remember, man, two of them up in there, lightweight behind. I ain't gonna say nobody else. They up in there behind their own decisions, but now, you get what I'm talking about. And it be kind of fucked up, you know what I'm talking about. And when I talk to both of my niggas, man, they just be like reflecting, you know what I mean? Cause like when you get in that situation right there, man, and then you're back all the way up against the wall, man, and you in an uphill battle to try to get back, man. And of course you gonna reflect. You get what I'm saying? And on this Minds Matter Most Monday, you know what I'm talking about? I'm just here to tell you, man, don't let nobody trick you about your life, man. Don't let nobody trick you about your time, man. None of that shit, because when it's over, man, that shit over with. I mean, it ain't over with. I mean, if you did, it's over with. But there's only a few things gonna come up out of that, man. If you let somebody trick you out your life, man, you're gonna end up in jail or you gonna end up dead. You get what I'm saying, man? And just talking to my people sometimes, man, it take me back, way back. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about, man? And since I just been living, man, that's the way the game been rolling out, man. It just is, man. And the deeper and deeper we get into this new shit right here, man, it's just like I don't know, man. They just starting a whole new world or something. You know what I mean? So it ain't a lot of that. It don't be a lot of love on display no more, man. You know what I'm talking about? All that genuine shit you might used to could find. You know what I'm talking about? It was hard to find back then, but now that shit damn near non-existent, man. You know what I'm talking about? So like the relationships you be having with people, man, that shit be false. It be like people come around to it be on the border. It be on some lightweight, slow manipulation type shit. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers just come around like to benefit themselves. You get what I'm saying? Like say somebody just called you out the blue, but they didn't really call to check on you or nothing like that. They called you for something that they needed. You know what I'm talking about? Off the rip. So it was never no how you doing. Motherfucker ain't asked you nothing. You know what I'm talking about? You be getting eat by zombies and all that, but they just call with their problem real quick. And depending on how you answer that problem or you answer their question or whatever is going to determine their attitude. You get what I'm saying? Because to nowadays, it's like if you just don't cater to people and what they want, then like you can't talk to them. It's just like fuck you. You know what I mean? It's like I need this. Well, bye. If I, you know what I mean, to be on some shit like that. This is what I need, and if I can't come over here and get this shit up out of you, I'm gone to the. It's almost like the land of leeches. You get what I'm saying? And just on everything, money, time, energy, motherfuckers that just suck you dry, man. You know what I'm talking about with the bullshit that they just on. You know what I mean? And I was just thinking there a little bit off subject, but ever since I was little, man, I'll never forget. It was like a famous rapper. He was kind of hot at the time, old school legend. You know what I'm talking about? But we on 75th. We used to sell 40 sacks and shit, and these phones was out. I think they was like them like gray spent flips. You know what I mean? But somehow my battery was charged and nobody else shit was. I don't even remember how it was. But the rapper turned around and the nigga had the audacity, was like, youngster, let me get your battery. And I just thought at that time, like people in the world is crazy as a motherfucker. So I'm supposed to give you my battery, I get what? Because I'm the youngster, and take your battery that don't work because you the rapper. Man, you don't get the fuck up out of here with that shit. What the fuck I'm gonna give you my battery for? I'm not gonna be able to handle my business. I don't give a fuck who you is, you know what I'm talking about, nigga? Find a way to charge your shit. I can't even remember how mine was charged, but like, it's just like that. You get what I'm saying? Motherfuckers always gonna act like they time and whatever they got to do is more important than whatever the fuck you involved with or what you gotta do with your time. You know what I'm talking about? And when I be when I be getting with my niggas, man, it's like they feel like they should have just did shit way different. You get what I'm saying, man? Because now when you get up in that situation like that, bro, don't nobody give a fuck about you. They just don't, folks. They on to their life and to the next move, no matter what you did. You get what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about the motherfuckers, because you have some motherfuckers that go to jail that ain't did nothing for the game. You get what I'm saying? Then they go to jail and they get the crying, the foul and shit. I ain't talking about that shit right there. I'm talking about the motherfuckers who ain't do nothing but did for the game. You know what I'm talking about? When they had their land on when they had their feet on concrete. You know what I'm talking about? And that shit ain't gonna matter, folks. That shit ain't gonna matter. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers gonna start talking about their family and shit. You get what I'm saying? What they gotta do in the world and all that shit. Like, ain't nobody ever gonna care about you and your family. You get what I'm saying, man? So you just gotta watch it, man. But don't let nobody trick you about your life, man. Because people will come around and try to guilt trip the shit out you about some shit they need to do. They always need you involved in something. You get what I'm saying? And they'll just try to guilt trip you. They will. To make you feel bad about some shit that they need. You know what I'm talking about? Or some shit they gotta do, man. They will. So just don't let nobody trick you about your time and your life with that shit, man. Because really, motherfuckers just care about themselves. I mean, you got a few genuine motherfuckers floating around, but I'm telling you, they far and few in between, man. You know what I'm talking about? You just do, man. But that should have just come down to where like you just been used all your energy and your motherfucking time up on the next person that never gave a fuck. You know what I'm talking about? They like energy and time vampires. You know what I'm talking about? They motherfucker only really call you when they need you. You know what I'm saying? Let a motherfucker get into some trouble or something. You know what I'm talking about? Need a little bit of help with some violence. You know what I'm talking about? They need somebody to come bail them out or some shit like that. Motherfucker gonna call your phone like a motherfucker for help. You know what I'm talking about? But that shit only mattered at that time. You know what I mean? Cause y'all know how this shit is. People only count shit that you don't do for them. The motherfucker call you, man, can I borrow some sugar? And you say no, then at that point the attitude gonna change. Man, you just gave the motherfuckers life. You know what I'm talking about, man? They don't give a fuck about that shit. That shit only mattered when it mattered. You know what I'm talking about? After it's over with, it don't matter no more. It only mattered when it mattered. You know what I'm talking about? People don't care, man. They just don't. I'm not saying everybody, but I'm saying we getting further and further into it. Ain't no love floating around this motherfucker. And that's cold, too. Because I was just like, when I was thinking, like, ever since I've been living, bro, it's been like that. We kind of the only motherfuckers that just as a group that really just don't stick together. We ain't got no like structure or nothing. Like everybody else kind of stick together. You get what I'm saying? We just against each other all around the board. We the most backstabbingest. Don't give a fuck about the next person. Fuck y'all. You know what I mean? We be on that shit lightweight with each other. You know what I'm talking about? For real. And it's cold, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because I got two of my closest partners, you know what I'm talking about, that be up under that shit, man. And I can feel them. You know what I mean? I can feel them. I can, man. I can feel them. Because the world cold, folks. And just don't let nobody use you about your time, man, or your motherfucking life. Don't let nobody play you with that shit, man. And I ain't gonna say, you always gotta look out for yourself first, man. While keeping it solid. You know what I'm talking about? You still gotta look out for yourself while keeping it solid, man. But fuck all that other shit, man. If you fucking with a motherfucking like they ask you something, right? And you tell them no, and at the point you tell them no, their attitude change, bro. They on some that's that manipulation shit anyway. You know what I'm talking about? They don't give a fuck no way. If you only could talk to somebody when it's good, like say you only could talk to me if you doing something for me. But the moment you ain't doing nothing for me, I get mad. Them ain't even people you really want to be around, bruh. That's them, I don't want to say spite, but a lot of that shit, that's them motherfuckers that's going to turn spiteful. Oh, you don't want to do this, and you know what I mean? Motherfucker asks you for a ride, you don't give it to them. They come put your tire on flat now. You can't go nowhere, all that old bullshit, man. That be, that's them type of people, man, that should be up in. But on this, Minds Matter Most Monday, you can't let somebody else's matter most, folks. You just can't. Now, if you in a position, you know what I mean, to come through, you know what I'm talking about, that's your decision or something, man. But you can't come let somebody else put something on you, you know what I mean, that might fuck what you got going on off. You get what I'm saying? You can't let nobody come put that on you. You get what I'm saying? You just can't, man. Because really, people don't even be caring. They just try to run to the motherfucker they think they can get help from. People don't be caring about shit, you know what I'm talking about? A motherfucker come around and act like they got a problem that they not worried about themselves. You get what I'm saying? They just want you to worry about it. You get what I'm saying? They will. They just will. They just want to, I don't know, the world just, you know what I'm talking about? We get into a whole nother, it's like a new world, man. Ain't no love floating around. It's just scheme, manipulation, tactics, and let me get what I can get about you right now type shit, you know what I mean? It ain't really that genuine shit floating around no more, you know what I'm talking about? And I guess that's why it be hard to come together. I guess that's why we really be leery of each other, man, because a bunch of us ain't no good, you know what I'm talking about? We be trying to act like we some good, but we just don't be no good, man. We only here to see what we can get about this situation before we go on to what the fuck we tending to. For real. So I guess I see why we not together, and we don't trust each other and shit. Even though I don't know how to fix that shit, man, but I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna be here as long as I can, man. We'll see what happens down the line. You know what I'm talking about? And with that one right there, you don't remember nothing else. Always remember, it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of love, man.